Hello, it's the Fourth Act. I'm Alex and that's Phil, and we're doing a vintage agree disagree. This time we're doing Indiana Jones. Dun, 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 dun. Harrison Ford is in theaters now with Call of the Wild.
We're not going to see that.
We'd rather do a different movie with Harrison Ford. We're going to take a look back at what he used to be.
If you don't know how we do it here, let me break it down for you. This isn't a typical review. Instead of one of us, you get two of us. We each have 3 points. From now we're going to take turns going back and forth. If we agree with each other, we get a little golden idol above our head. If we disagree, we get a red X.
I want to start with arguably the most iconic scene in this movie, and that's the opening temple raid, when he's being chased by the boulder, and he's getting the golden idol and everything. I think that scene has aged magnificently.
Magnificently. You're thrown into it, and you're immediately there for the ride. It hooks you. There's suspense and there's thrill. It's awe. I don't think that some of it ages well exactly with the facade of the temple, because you can just tell, like, in certain takes when they're moving the rocks and the.
But there's something about that though. The practical effects.
It adds to the element. It puts you in.
They don't make it like that anymore.
No, they don't. And it's cool that you can look back at this and really appreciate it.
I feel like as if you can just see the imagination being built and the effort that goes into it. There's just something about it. You can't explain it, you know?
Yeah, no,
you can't explain it.
I agree. I was just immersed and amazed by the production design of this film. The temple, of course, we already talked about that. But just the streets of Cairo, the submarine, it is so immense. When you look at the background, it feels so cool to see all those moving parts and how people blocking Indiana Jones' path as he's running through the streets.
That's George Lucas's world building. Yes. That you're seeing on the screen there. And this was before Lucas was corrupted by CGI in The Phantom Menace.
Yes.
So all of this is practical, as we said, and this is a globe-trotting adventure.
Yes. Right up my alley.
There's many, many different environments to create, and they needed many, many different snakes to fill that tomb.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
One of the things that I think sets this apart and makes it so timeless, as opposed to some other movies that have tried to follow in its footsteps, is its willingness to break the allegorical barrier.
Oh, that's a spoonful.
So in the end, it goes there, right? They open the Ark, and it's just full-on ghosts.
Wreaks havoc.
Nightmarish stuff. People's faces are melting, right? It's a crazy finale, and its ability to do that in a movie that seemed like it was not going to go there, it combines our familiar world with this mystic kind of biblical story, and it recontextualizes the rest of the movie as well. You'll start to notice that there was a thunderstorm moving in when they were uncovering the Ark.
Yeah.
Find the edges. Give me spot.
The wrath of God is upon you.
Sure, of course.
I don't think I've seen it done that way in any other franchise.
No, I honestly, I can't recall a time where I watched a movie and seen it handled this way. I kind of always thought it was going to go there when I was watching this.
It teeters on the edge.
I wasn't taken back by the fact that they went there, but it was them strapped to that pole, tied up, like, keep your eyes shut, but you're seeing it happening. It just strikes you.
It's a certain direction that is not the norm.
Yeah.
But it is so perfect.
I agree.
It's great.
I did notice something that kind of bothered me. I couldn't connect to the characters that well, and I think that was lacking character development for all of them.
No, there's good character development.
I don't think so.
No, okay, so let's go through it.
Indiana Jones only wants one thing, and it's the Ark. And I find it very hard to follow his journey throughout this film.
No, there is an inner conflict in Indiana Jones.
I don't feel an inner conflict in Indiana Jones.
There is. He's trying to decide what's more important to him. These historical artifacts, their value, or the personal value to the relationships that he has in his life.
He literally leaves Marion in the tent to go get that.
And that's part of the push and pull of that. At a certain point, he's pointing a bazooka saying, I just want the girl. I'll blow up the Ark.
Yes.
At the end of the day, he realizes historical value is meant to be preserved and respected. You should live out your personal relationships in your lifetime. That's why he closes his eyes, There's more to it than just that, but that's part of it.
He closes his eyes because he realizes the deep shit that they're uncovering, he doesn't want to be a part of because he knows what's going to happen.
That external conflict parallels his internal conflict.
Okay, well, I don't feel his internal conflict on the screen. And also, she's another problem because she's just very, very one-sided. She's always just snappy and fierce.
That's what you get from that era.
Okay, yes.
It's better than the Bond movies,
I'll chalk it up to that being an issue of the era the film was released.
Let's just play a Bond girl clip. So better than that for that time period. But I may just say, I think part of this is just because movies were made differently back then.
Yeah, you could chalk it up to how movies were made back then, but still, it doesn't matter. I had to see this
twice before I picked up on that. But it's there, so I disagree with you. This is another classic John Williams score.
Yes.
And it is amazing. It's just really good.
I agree.
You got those triumphant horn sounds and the expressive strings and the daunting bassy horn sounds.
Using your music degree.
Yes, I'm using my music degree. I feel like you don't get much of that anymore. And I also never realized until I watched it recently that the love motif in this movie is so similar to the Leia motif in Star Wars.
I didn't catch that. Maybe George Lucas just recycled it, but I do agree that it's a good score.
Come on, John Williams. You're not even very smart.
This is going to be a really mixed bag of a point, alright? So stay with me here.
Okay.
That monkey was so cute.
Oh, yeah. It was a cute monkey.
But it was also so pointless.
Oh.
And I was sad when it died.
Oh. Yeah, it was a cute monkey. It
was so pointless, though.
It wasn't pointless because it was bringing information back. He's like, they're over there.
You could figure that out, though.
No. Oh, she's under the basket. This is a disagree. I was sad when he died.
Then you agree with me.
No, I agree with 2 out of 3 of those, but one disagree is still a disagree.
You really think that he served a purpose?
This movie would not have been the same without that monkey. Rest in peace, monkey.
Okay.
I don't know. I just want to. I don't know. I just want to disagree with you. I'm leaving it as a disagree.
All right, fine. There you have it. That's our score, 4-2. Why can't you never just be on the same page with me? As I'm always on the same page with you.
I feel like this went better than most of the old ones that we might do.
Oh God! I dread Citizen Kane.
I am so happy. Now we're gonna do some rattle off points because there's more we want to say before we stop the video.
Yes.
I could have sworn there was a bug crawling on his face at one point.
There was. It went in.
Okay.
That's an iconic scene. There's a whole breakdown of that.
No, I've never heard of that.
Really? How about that Doc Ock cameo in the beginning?
That's not a cameo.
Hello, Harry.
A few unforgettable moments. The coat hanger.
They got me so good.
Out of place in the best way. The guy with the scimitar, the sword.
I've seen that before too. Piggybacking off your score point, it is now my ringtone on my phone, so. I caught it. I enjoy this movie and I'm excited to watch all the follow-up films.
You should be, except for the 4th one.
No, I'm gonna give that one.
No, stop. That's it for this act. Thanks for watching. Keep up with us on social media and leave a comment. What is our comment gonna be about, Phil? Are you from Indiana? And like and subscribe, or don't, because you have free will.